Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Starmen Just Watched. Me and Billy at it again.
Breaker over your ass.
This is a code. I have no idea how to speak that lingo, so I'm not even going to try.
No, that's fair.
If I learned anything from this movie is do not make fun of truckers.
Yes! Make fun of them. Don't play prank on them.
Don't do anything. They will mess you up. So, Joyride, the 2001 version. Because I was looking for this and I found out that there's more than one.
Oh yeah, no, there was several direct-to-DVD sequels that I never bothered to check out.
No. There's also just another movie, 2023, came out with some movie called Joyride.
That had nothing to do with...
Which has nothing to do with what we're talking about today.
No.
This is a psychological thriller.
Yeah.
I don't know what that other one is.
Don't know.
So, simple plot, Billy.
Alright. Two brothers from across country with the other brother's friend?
Yeah, friend zone wants to be the boyfriend, but he's so friend zoned.
Oh, yeah. They get a CB radio and decides to play a joke on a trucker and goes totally wrong.
Yeah. That is basically the plot.
Yeah.
Buy CB radio for $40.
Yeah, I said, he's like, I talked him down to 40. I'm like, okay.
Cool. Why do we need one of these? We're not a truck. We are a very poor car.
Yeah, thanks he said he won something.
Yeah.
It looks like the Chicago Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah, Mr. Leahy's car.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the biggest vibe I was getting. I was like, this is not, going to last. And technically it doesn't.
No, actually when they pulled over, something where you could hear something hitting the undercarriage.
Yeah, I was like, I already damaged it by pulling off the road. It gets crushed by a truck.
Yeah.
Repaired, and then it gets blown up, and they finally killed the car.
Yeah. That's it.
They did it. They finally killed your car. I was waiting to make that joke. Things were happening during that scene, so I couldn't say anything. What? So yeah, simple plot out of the way. So we'll just go through the story beats real quick. Yeah. So, I don't even remember names.
Okay.
Venna is the only name I got, and that's the girl.
Yeah, and it's Lewis and Fuller are the two brothers.
What was the other brother's name? Lewis and?
Fuller.
Fuller, okay.
Fuller's the brother who just got out of jail.
And Lewis is the straight and narrow, goody brother. Yeah, the one that's also getting friend zoned.
Yeah. Oh, horribly.
So yeah. So Lewis is talking with Venna on the phone. She's having a breakup with her current boyfriend.
Yeah, and he's all happy.
Yeah, he's like, yes, this is my opportunity to swing in and become the new boyfriend. So I am going to go buy a car and drive, I forget where she lives, but...
Boulder, I believe.
Boulder. And, sweep her off her feet, and then it'll be the most romantic thing I can do, and then we'll be boyfriend-girlfriend. Yay!
Oh boy.
Calls his mom and tells her the plan, because why would you do that? His mom's just like, yeah, sure, honey, you go ahead.
He doesn't have a chance in hell with her.
Yeah. And then, by the way, your brother just got put in jail, or is getting out of jail. And he's like, well, where's he at? Well, he's along the way, so... I'll go by and pick him up.
Yeah, I think he bailed him out.
And bail him out. And finds out the brother wants to go to Denver and just lay low for a while or something. I forget exactly the plot line there. But
yeah,
don't worry, it's not important, everyone. So, as he picks up his brother, they pick up a CB radio. Brother's like, hey, let's have some fun with a trucker, pretend to be a girl.
Yeah.
And then halfway through, say, I'm actually a dude.
Yeah, which I love your reaction. It's like, don't!
No, do not do that.
No, you don't mess with a trucker or a
biker. Those are the two groups I just learned you do not mess with these people. You don't play any foolish, childish pranks, because
No.
they do not like that.
No. So they find the trucker.
They find a trucker, and
Remember his
at
name?
first they're just like, we'll just play with him and then not talk to him, like, ghost him. And then they go to a motel and they run to a rude
Oh, like business type guy.
business type Karen of these days, we'll say. I
Nice.
want to speak to your manager, the white one that speaks
Oh.
English.
Yeah, like that.
I was like, you deserve whatever's coming to you.
So they decided to
Contact the trucker, have him meet in that guy's room,
like,
and we'll take the room next to
Yeah.
it so that we can hear what's going on.
yeah. Oh, move bottle of pink champagne.
Yeah, it's my favorite. So they wait. The trucker does show up.
Which is, wait, we didn't give his name.
Yeah.
His handle that he uses, Rusty Nail.
Rusty Nail. They were using the handles Mama's Boy, Black Sheep, and then Candy Cane for the fake girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also got the...
I guess technically, yeah. If we're going to refer to the trucker, we're going to say Rusty Nail.
Yeah, because that's the only thing you don't...
You don't get his actual name.
No.
So yeah, while they wait for the guy to show up, they hear the trucker, Rusty Nail, show up. There's some sort of commotion, and then silence.
Silence.
Never a good thing.
No, like, what?
They hear a gasp, but it's so quick that you're like, okay, he didn't choke him out.
No, so, like, it didn't...
There wasn't any real
Like,
harm. Like, you didn't hear things smashing or
yeah, like, there
the
was
signs
no,
of a
like,
fight.
evidence.
Yeah.
So,
So they're like, okay, he's fine.
yeah, just call the manager, we'll...
Yeah, we'll call the manager, and then, we'll take off in the morning. Everything will be blowing over.
Yep. Oh, no.
And then they get the sheriff's knocking on their door the next morning. Turns out Buddy was found on the middle of the highway with his jaw broken and in a coma.
Yeah.
Not broken, missing.
Yeah.
Like completely ripped
Yeah.
off. Lower jaw gone.
And when they take him to the hospital, it's...
To show that, I was like, oh no. And then they get a little freaked out, but they're like, okay. They tell the sheriff
Yeah,
everything.
They just kind of like, hey, get your shit and...
The sheriff's like, get out of Wyoming here.
Yeah, like, we'll not treat this like an old western.
Get
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Until sundown to get out.
Yeah. And then they don't think very much of it, but then they start getting message from on the CB
Yeah.
from Rusty Nail. And this is where things start to get creepy because he starts knowing details that, like, how the hell do you know that?
Oh, yeah, so you should really get that tail light
yeah, the
checked out.
first one is you should get your tail light fixed.
Yeah, so they freak out.
Yeah.
They end up having to pull off to get gas,
Yeah.
which, lucky for them, the gas station was right off the...
Yeah, went off the off ramp. I was like, so their plan was to go to someplace.
Yeah, town.
But it was like 71 miles away. I was like, and you're empty, running on empty. You ain't making that trip.
No.
And he's like, turn off. He's like, what? Like, where's the next gas station? I don't know. If you turn off, it should be close by.
It's a town like that.
Yeah, it's like, it could be 12 miles. We can't make 12 miles either. Luckily, it's just right off the...
I'm like, come on,
What are the chances? So they start pumping gas, and an ice truck comes in to deliver ice. And the guy gets out with a long metal rod,
Yeah.
and they start losing their shit.
and they're freaking out. Like,
as you
Boulder's
would.
like sounding single him.
Yeah. It's like, Buddy's coming in. He's probably the killer.
So Lewis pays the gas.
Takes off, forgets his card, and they're chased by the guy in the ice truck,
Yeah.
thinking he's going to kill them.
Yeah.
Turns out,
We got a gun!
I got a MasterCard.
I did like that.
Yeah, I like the little psych in on this one. So they get their MasterCard. He's like, wow, I actually was a nice guy.
Yeah. It's like, oh, so who was scared? Like, oh, was it the mustache?
Yeah, the old lady's been trying to get me to shave it off. And Then, as the guy's leaving, an actual bigger truck runs through his ice truck.
And the chase
begins. And this is where they get pinned and trapped against a tree.
And they just no, just...
Yeah, they plead for their life.
Yeah. And he's like, oh, well,
I was just joking too. And backs away, and you think nothing of it. This is where it's like, well, that movie was anticlimactic a little bit. And then they go finally pick up the girlfriend. The girlfriend in quotations.
Yeah.
Venna. They don't tell her everything.
No.
They just say that the car landed in some trouble, and that's why we're late.
Like, of course you don't want to tell her anything of what
just transpired. You don't want to scare her. And this is where I start making theories about who the killer really is. Because I'm so used to that in movies.
I know, right?
So the first thing is that we get introduced to a new character, Charlotte, who is Benna's best friend.
And, like, soon-to-be roommate.
Soon-to-be roommate next year. And I was like, this is very late to introduce a character. And I was like, it wouldn't surprise me if they spun it that she was the killer.
Yeah.
But I'm wrong. And kind of thankfully.
Yeah, no, one of those tropes you don't like.
Yeah, I don't like where we introduce a character just to be like, here's actually the villain.
Yeah, so.
But I still didn't like that Charlotte was in this just to be bait.
Fair.
Yeah.
That poor girl.
That poor girl gets kidnapped by Rusty Nail. And basically is used to lure the three into everywhere, really.
Yeah. Like, just keep following.
Yeah.
I was like, look.
Okay. Oh, yeah, so the sign. So as they're pulling away from... So they get another phone call.
Yeah, when...
They're in the motel.
When they realize that he knows that she's with them.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, no, not that candy cane.
Your candy cane. Yeah, it's like, I thought you said there wasn't a candy cane. Who's she? I was like, dude, we picked up a girl randomly. Like, what you like psycho. I know you're a psycho, but come on. Heaven forbid I get a girl.
Yeah, it's like, oh.
Anyway, so after they find out that he's still after them, they're driving away and they see these signs that say, basically, look in the trunk.
Yeah, like, four.
There's 4 signs.
Yeah.
I was like, so your whole thing was hoping that they go that way.
Yeah, I mean, what
are the chances they went in the direction you were expecting them to go? What if they went the other way, or what if they didn't go anywhere? I guess they would have went somewhere because he told them that if they call the police, he's going to kill Charlotte.
Yeah.
So they check the trunk and the CB radio's in there, so they hook it up and that's how you can now contact them. And basically gets them to do all this embarrassing stuff.
Yeah, ordering 6 cheeseburgers each at a truck stop.
Naked. I just like the waitress. The waitress just like another day for her.
Yeah. Just like, you want fries with that?
Yeah. We would like 12 cheeseburgers. Would you like fries with that? And then Ben is supposed to stay in the truck and wait. Or in the car and wait. And they're like, if anything happens, honk the horn. So while they're in basically acting the fool, she's there and Rusty Nail talks to her. And then she starts honking the horn. Then they go to the cornfield.
Oh.
And they're like, I have a surprise for you 100 feet away. Get out and walk. So they start walking, and then there's a truck behind them.
Surprise!
That chases them through the corn maze. Basically.
Yeah, I was like, that would go, hey, if anyone wants to really do a haunted corn maze,
do a truck in there.
Yeah.
Nothing more scary than to see a truck barrel for corn.
Yeah.
And this is where he kidnaps Venna. Now, why he needed to kidnap Venna as well as Charlotte?
Yeah,
is beyond me.
I never understood that.
Yeah. Because the next setup is basically meet me at the motel, room 17.
Didn't tell what motel.
Didn't tell him what motel, and there's several in the area. And you have to be there by midnight, or otherwise Venna's gonna die, basically.
Yeah.
And as they're trying to search for her, he's setting up this elaborate booby trap of the shotgun attached to the door.
Yeah.
So when you open the door, the shotgun goes off and will blow Venna's head off.
Man, I always hate that in Max Payne.
Yeah. I've seen that in a few movies, actually. So, they go to room 17. He's actually not there. He pulled the prank they did where he's like, no, I was in actually room 18. Remember when you guys were in room 18 listening through the wall?
Which, that's clever.
A little bit clever, yes. So, Fuller goes into the back.
Yeah, it goes around back.
To kind of get, like, hopefully get a surprise attack off and knock the guy out. Of course, the guy knew this was going to be a thing and basically kidnaps Fuller.
Yeah. Because I love when it looks like he was going to open the door. Because I love when you see Rusty trying to say something.
Yeah.
You see his lips are out saying because it's not the same acronym to the voice.
Yeah.
I like that.
So then we get another scene where now Lewis is trying to go save Venna and about to open the door as Fuller is struggling with Rusty and manages to get enough away to yell out, "Don't open the door."
He gets flung back.
Gets a spike through his leg.
Yeah. Ooh.
Really painful. And then basically Rusty comes out and sets him up on another elaborate booby trap.
Oh man.
He puts him up on the fence and is about to crash a truck into him. There's no subtlety with Rusty, by the way.
No, like he's all like, he just throws everything at you.
Yeah. So, and we'll leave it there for plot. You can watch the rest of the movie. I just realized we're kind of running out of time.
Oh yeah.
So we're going to go into what we like about the movie.
Rusty's voice.
Rusty's voice is really good. That is a creepy trucker voice to hear on a CBN phone or anything. Yeah. Like, you pick up that phone and you hear that voice, you immediately pay attention.
Yeah, because I like him as like an actor or something instead of Lean.
Yeah.
Buffalo Bill.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's...
Yeah, he plays a good serial killer.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, I know we might get typecast, but hey, you pull it off.
Yeah. So what I like is actually how simple this is.
Yeah, it's not...
There's no weird twists.
Yeah, like it's...
Because a lot of thriller movies do that these days, and it gets annoying or too convoluted for its own good.
And just too predictable.
And sometimes just too predictable.
Yeah.
Like I said, if Charlotte was the killer, I would have been angry at this
here we go again.
Yeah. It's like, here, we're introducing the killer, but you're not supposed to know they're the killer, wink, wink, but why did you introduce this character then?
Yeah.
So, things we didn't like about the movie.
Yeah, yeah.
No, you always struggle with this.
Yeah, this is...
And I'm struggling too on this one.
Yeah.
Like, I've never seen this movie before, and like my first time watching it, I was like, this is actually a really good thriller.
Yeah.
Nothing felt too predictable.
Yeah, nothing's like, okay, they're doing this.
Yeah. And like, I can say simplicity was its standing point. It was so straightforward that you didn't think it was going to be that straightforward.
Yeah, like it didn't have to be over the top
or convoluted.
Yeah.
So I don't have a bad point.
That's rarity.
Yeah. Like normally I try to find the good and bad in things, but
yeah, this is
No, I got nothing. And final thoughts then.
No, I mean, like, I haven't seen this movie in such a long time. Like, I rented this when it came out.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I saw like 2-3 times after that. I'm like, it was a good movie.
Yes.
It's like one of those films where like you don't have to like think.
Exactly. You don't have to fake, and you can sit there and make your own theories as much as you want,
Yeah.
but you're going to be wrong when you start making theories.
Yeah, like,
It is very much just, this is the premise of the movie. This is just a serial killer trucker
yeah,
that's out to kill these people. And nothing more.
Yeah.
It's
And-
not like some hidden revenge plot that
yeah.
the other thing would have been stupid. It would have been if the roommate for Lewis was the killer somehow.
Yeah, I mean,
And then it's like, oh, we pieced together all these stupid like reasons he
Yeah.
could hate them.
that or like you thought like oh, all the truckers are in it together.
Yeah. That was another fear I had. I was like, all the truckers, because it's CB radio,
Yeah.
they can communicate with each other, and they're all in on this
Yeah.
to mess with these kids.
Yeah.
But no, just one.
Yeah.
So. But with that, though, we'll call the episode here, so thank you all very much for watching. Tune in next time. I don't know what we're doing.
Well, I'll figure something out.
We'll figure something out.
Candy cane.
Oh, God. Over and out.